Hi, photography students. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to format and label your flash drive and your folders in your flash drive so that it's easy for you to know where to find all of your photography work. So on your computer, you're going to go down to where you see the little Windows icon. And unfortunately on this screen, there we go, I've got it, and it's right down here. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to File Explorer. I'm going to sort of move my center point back up again. All right, I'm going to open it up. That's not the one I wanted. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to go to, see where it's got quick access? I can go to that, and it shows all the files I've just recently opened, or I can go to this PC, which is what I really want to go to. And it shows your H drive, it shows all of your storage locations. I'm going to go over here. This is my flash drive, and I know it's my flash drive that I'm using for photography because when I pull it out, it goes away, and when I put it back in, it'll show back up. So a lot of people don't know that you can rename your flash drive. So we're going to rename our flash drive right down here to where it says rename. And you're going to put your last name and then your first name. So Boynton space D-E-A, that's all that'll fit. That's fine, that's enough. If all it will fit is part of your last name, then that's okay too. Then I'm going to hit the enter button, or I can just click down here. And it's going to rename my flash drive. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is double click on my left button, and it's going to open up this flash drive. And now I'm going to make a new folder. This has got a lot of different things in it, and I can view it in different ways. I can come here to view, and I can view icons, extra large icons, medium icons, or I can view it small, a list, or details. It's up to you how you want to view it. When we're viewing photos, you want to go to extra large or large icons. But right now, I'm just going to do list, and I'm going to add a new folder. These are folders. I'm going to add a new folder. So I'm just going to go to Home. I could also right-click, and I'm going to go to New Folder and add a new folder. I could also hover over here and right-click, and it's going to pull up New, and I go to New Folder. And it's empty right here. So for you, this is a Photography 1 class. We're going to label it Photography 1. Or you can do Photo 1. And I'm going to click that. There's my folder. If I were to X out of this, it would put it over here so it's in alphabetical order. But I'm going to double click on here. And then I'm going to make a new folder in here for each week we take photographs. So the first one I'm going to label 1 dash. We're going to turn the photos in on August 28th. No, today is August 28th. We're going to turn them in on August 30th. So August 30th, 31st. Sorry, looking on my calendar. And then it was the elements, principles, and you're turning in 14 photos. Then I'm going to click that. I just clicked enter, or I could have clicked right here. And this is my folder. My next folder for my next assignment next week, it will be 2. And then I'll tell you what to fill in. Now inside each folder, you're going to add 3 folders. New folder number 1, unedited, click enter. New folder number 2, work in progress. And I'm going to click enter. Then new folder number 3 is turn in. Now, all the pictures that you take for this assignment are going to go into unedited photos. If there's a photo that you like, you're going to copy it. So let me go in here, and I am going to take some photos out of here. These are just random photos. I don't know whose they are. So I'm just going to take these photos. I'm going to put my mouse over here, and I'm going to left click and drag across. Then I can either right click and copy, or on my computer screen I can hit Control C, and that just copied all the photos. Now I'm going to put them in my photo 1 folder here, and I'm going to put them all in the unedited folder. So I open that, see this folder is empty. I can either hit Control V with my computer screen on my computer keyboard, or I can right click. Oof, why didn't it come up paste? I guess I didn't. Okay, hang on. So I'm going to go to I'm going to Control copy, and then I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go to photography 1 here and unedited, and then I'm going to either Control V, or I can right click and paste, and it will load them all in here, and it'll just take a few minutes. Yours will be labeled this way with image because they're unedited photos. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my view so I can see what they look like. And let's say this is the one, there are 3 that I want to work on. So I'm going to hit Control, I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to click, nope, don't want to click on all of them. I'm going to hold Shift, and I'm going to click on these 3. I don't want that one. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, I'm going to click on this one. Then I'm going to hit Control, click on this one, and Control and click on this one. Not Shift, but Control. Then I can copy, and I'm going to put them in my work in progress. So I'm going to paste them. And then I'm going to start editing them in this folder. Once I've cropped them the way I want, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to edit it. Don't do any of these filters. We're not working on that right now. I'm going to crop it. Say I'm going to crop it like this. I'm done cropping it. Then I can go here to adjust. If it's a little dark, you can brighten it up. If it's a little light, you can darken it. I can also adjust the color. I can remove all the color and make it black and white, or I can adjust the color and pop up some color. I can also adjust the clarity. Sometimes this messes with your quality. And then I can also add a white vignette, or I can add a dark vignette. I wouldn't go all the way to there unless it's a really bright photograph. And then I would click Save. Now, you're saving over a copy that's in your work in progress folder. The reason we move it there is so that you don't alter your original one that is in unedited. You always want to keep an unedited photo copy. Okay, so I'm just going to save here, and it's going to save it in that same folder. So when I close it, so it's cropped in right here, right by where that bird is. So if I close it, and then I click on the image again, it's going to show, oops, wrong one. It's going to show the newly edited one. And that is how we set up our flash drive and how we begin to edit photos. We are going to edit them in our computer editing software for the first couple of weeks before we start using Photoshop. All right, our next video will be how to save your photos in Google Drive and how to set that up.